คงจะเป็นที่อิจฉาของสถานทูตอื่นไม่น้อยเพราะว่าสถานทูตอินเดียทั่วโลกได้ฉลองวันชาติถึง2 ครั้งนะครับคือช่วงต้นปี 26 มกราคม วันสถาปนาความเป็นสาธารณรัฐและอีกครั้งคือ 15 สิงหาคมที่สำคัญไม่ยิ่งหย่อนไปกว่ากันเพราะว่าเป็นวันประกาศอิสรภาพวันนี้เราเก็บตกบรรยากาศการฉลองวันประกาศอิสรภาพที่ยกไปจัดกันในห้างหรูใจกลางกรุงมาฝากกันครับผ่านไปด้วยความยิ่งใหญ่ตระการตาสำหรับงานสยาม Paragon Incredible India Week ซึ่งจัดกันไป 15-18 สิงหาคมที่สยาม Paragon ที่ได้นำเสนอมนต์เสน่ห์อันรุ่มรวยแห่งแดนภารตะและความหรูหราตระการตาของแฟชั่นโชว์อินเดียร่วมสมัยจาก2ดีไซเนอร์ระดับแนวหน้าของอินเดียจอยเมตราและวิกรัมฟัดเนสการแสดงภารตนาเตียมหรือภารตะนาตยาระบำบูชาเทพเจ้าซึ่งถือเป็นนาฏศิลป์ที่เก่าแก่ที่สุดของอินเดียการเชิดสิงโตและจามรีแบบอินเดียรวมถึงการจัดแสดงผลงานหัตถศิลป์มรดกทางอารยธรรมอันล้ำค่าแห่งราชสำนักอินเดียตลอดจนการสาธิตและจำหน่ายผลงานหัตถกรรมจากช่างฝีมือชาวอินเดียพร้อมกับได้ร่วมลิ้มลองอาหารอินเดียชาและกาแฟเลิศรสสูตรต้นตำรับนอกจากนี้ผู้ที่ไปเที่ยวงานนั้นยังได้มีโอกาสเลือกสรรแพ็กเกจที่หลายคนใฝ่ฝันเพื่อจะได้ไปสัมผัสความงดงามของแหล่งอารยธรรมที่เก่าแก่แห่งหนึ่งของโลกด้วยตาตัวเองสักครั้งนี่คือโฉมหน้าของอินเดียในปัจจุบันที่เปลี่ยนแปลงมามากทั้งในเชิงสังคมและเศรษฐกิจตลอด 20 ปีที่ผ่านมาที่ท่านทูตอนิลวาดว่าต้องการจะนำเสนอสู่สายตาชาวไทยซึ่งท่านมั่นใจว่าความสัมพันธ์ที่แนบแน่นทางวัฒนธรรมของไทยอินเดียที่มีมาช้านานและต่อเนื่องมาจนถึงปัจจุบันจะทำให้ทั้งสองประเทศมีการค้าและการลงทุนระหว่างกันมากยิ่งขึ้น
Ambassador, congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy Independence Day.
Thank you very much.
All the embassies are jealous of you. You get to celebrate twice a year.
Yes, of course. This time we got to celebrate twice in a big way. And of course, 26 January is our traditional day that we have a reception. And for the last 2 years, we had a fashion show similar to this. But this was a bigger one because there were two very well-known fashion designers.
Yeah. What's the idea behind bringing the celebration out of the hotel and bring it to Siam Paragon this year? And it's not only for a day, but 4 days.
Well, actually, the idea originated from Siam Paragon. And we thought of first doing it for the Queen's birthday and extending it into the Independence Day. But unfortunately, we could not do it for her birthday because there were other events happening in Siam Paragon. And therefore, we decided to start it today on the Independence Day of India. It was always an idea to have it for at least 4 or 5 days. And this time we've been able to get a number of other organizations to also bring in their luxury goods. And plus about 11 or 12 members of the royal family, the princesses, they themselves are here. And so they are all on the stalls and they're present and they're servicing the customers. And people love it because they want to go and take photographs and talk to them and at the same time look at their creations. Some of them are very creative people. And today's fashion designers, both of them have designed for Bollywood. So they are very big names, and as you could see, there was a big response today.
Nice crowd and
Nice crowd,
wonderful audience, and they loved what you put together for them.
Yes, they also like the Bharatnatyam. They also like to see the Tawang lion dance for the first time from Arunachal Pradesh in Thailand.
So I like the way you put it, that this is window to India. Because India is very diverse.
Exactly, and so that's why we have these 14 tourism boards also this time upstairs, and they are also trying to showcase what they have. We need to actually make Thai people more aware of the different parts of India. It's not just the Buddhist circuit, it's not just Delhi, Mumbai and Chennai and Bangalore, but also some very, very beautiful places. And unless we expose the people to that, they would not know. And that's the reason why we thought we could bring it make it a very diverse kind of showcasing this time. And that's what we tried to do.
How would you keep the momentum after this event?
Oh, we will continue to do this because we have a number of events coming up. We're participating in the Bangkok Dance Festival, the Contemporary Dance Festival, the Folk and Music Festival, and of course we will have our traditional celebrations of 26 January. But we are also trying now to reach out through the media and trying collaborations between Doordarshan, for example, the national television channel, and MCOT. And trying in increasing it in scope so that people are more exposed to what India has to offer.
As an ambassador, how would you measure success of all your projects, all the activities that you've been promoting India to Thailand, because they're intangible?
They're intangible, but at the same time, when you expose people to something which is from a country and they like it, it takes its form in varied ways. For example, it increases trade and commerce. People start visiting the country, they make contacts, they make friends. There's increase in people-to-people contacts and therefore increase in tourism. And at the same time, the prestige of the community within Thailand also goes up because they feel that they are the proud owners of a tradition, and that's what I want them to feel. I want to make them feel proud. I want to make the Indian community, people of Indian origin here, feel proud of their own roots and their culture. And
I'm one of them.
Yes, of course.
You're making my
and
life
you should
easier.
also be proud.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that others who were here this evening would feel the same way because it's after all something which originates from your homeland.
So, in a nutshell, last question: what's the image of India today that you'd like to project to Thai audience?
Well, I like to project not just a traditional image, which has been the traditional forms of our dance and culture, but also the modern form of India, the modern face of India, because we are far ahead now, as you know, in terms of Bollywood, in terms of our fashion design, our textiles, our clothing, our handicrafts and our craftsmanship, and our manufacturing as well. So, you know, we want to showcase that part of India. It's no longer an India which they know about, which was in the last century. And in the last 20 years, there's been a tremendous change in India, sociological and economic. And that's reflected in the lifestyle of the people. And that's what I want to bring to Thailand.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
ไฮไลท์ของงานคือแฟชั่นโชว์ชุดประจำชาติที่ถือเป็นเอกลักษณ์อันโดดเด่นของอินเดียมาจัดแสดงกันอย่างเต็มรูปแบบครั้งแรกในประเทศไทยผลงานการออกแบบของ2ดีไซเนอร์ระดับแนวหน้าของอินเดียจอยมิตราและวิกรัมฟัตเนชที่บินตรงมาจากอินเดียพร้อมกับคอลเลกชันล่าสุดอวดโฉมให้คนไทยได้ชมกันเพื่องานนี้โดยเฉพาะจอยมิตรานั้นเป็นแฟชั่นดีไซเนอร์หนุ่มชื่อดังที่มีสไตล์การออกแบบที่เน้นความเรียบง่ายแต่งามสง่าโดดเด่นด้วยการผสมผสานสีสันและกลิ่นอายร่วมสมัยที่ยังคงไว้ซึ่งความงดงามตามแบบฉบับอินเดียได้อย่างชัดเจนและเป็นผู้ออกแบบเสื้อผ้าให้กับภาพยนตร์และดาราบอลลิวูดมากมายซึ่งครั้งนี้จอยมิตรานำเสนอผลงานการออกแบบที่ได้แรงบันดาลใจมาจากมนต์เสน่ห์และสีสันแห่งวงการภาพยนตร์บอลลิวูดตลอด100 ปีที่ผ่านมาให้ได้ชมกันแบบใกล้ชิดและยังได้ปูปรายาสวนดอกไม้นักแสดงไทยมาร่วมสวมใส่ชุดที่เป็นโชว์สต็อปเปอร์วาดลวดลายบนแคทวอล์กสะกดทุกสายตา2ข้างแคทวอล์ก
So, Joy, what is it like to put a fashion showcase outside your home country?
It's a lot of responsibility, first of all. I would say it's a responsibility because you are not carrying your brand, you're carrying your country's name along with you. So it's a lot of responsibility and you have to put up a good act, and at the same time you're honored and you're privileged. I don't think everyone gets an opportunity like that to represent not only yourself but your country as a whole, so which is a great thing. So yeah, I'm blessed and honored.
And the collection that you brought to Thailand this year is a celebration of all the Bollywood films.
That's right. It's this year is 100 years of Indian film industry. You know, 1913 we did our first ever films, and today we are
Silent
the
movie, yeah.
that's true. And today we are the largest producer of films, and we are Bollywood. You know how much we are in love with Bollywood. Everybody is like in love with Bollywood, and so am I. And this is the best way to say thank you to each of us. I think not only to the industry, to everybody in India. I mean, each of us has a little bit of Bollywood in us. So this is my tribute to that. So that was the whole idea.
But a 100-year journey, and but you make it look so contemporary.
because I would like to say this when I say 100 years of cinema, I have taken nuances from every genre. I mean, I have, like, say, for example, a puff sleeve, which is very contemporary and very colonial, and then I would have some prints which is very old. So I am putting everything together for now. So that is the whole idea. I am putting all the nuances from every decade and I'm putting it together and telling you, hey, this is what I think. But then when I say hundreds of cinema, it's a huge topic and a huge idea, huge concept. So I would need 100 models for that. So I would rather do a 100 model show and say that this is it. So you know, you have a limited time, you have a limited model, and you have to showcase whatever you want to in that time. I think we did whatever we could in that.
What's your thought on Indian fashion in today's world?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think, you know, we have our own cycle going. We don't follow the West. We don't follow the trends like they follow. And we have a very strong independent fashion cycle, fashion likes and dislikes, fashion forecast, and fashion at large. And I think that's beautiful. And we are governed by festivals, we are governed by climatic changes, we are governed by so many other things. And I think I'm blessed to be an Indian, because you know, I have so much of ideas put together from north to south to east to west, and you keep coming up with something new all the time. And of course we take influences from every part of the globe. Like this time I'm in Thailand and this is my first visit, so I will go back with a lot of Thailand in me. And whenever I, you know, design my next collection, I'm sure there will be a little nuance of Thailand in my
Bangkok
collection.
or Thailand, you know, in your
Absolutely,
collection.
and that's how it should
That's
be, I
the
think,
beauty
because
of it.
I keep going to different places and I absorb, you know, whatever. So I keep walking. I mean, last night I remember I was just walking everywhere without even having an agenda in my mind, because I was just absorbing Bangkok.
Yeah.
You know how people walk, talk, the stores, the you know, that's how you absorb a place, and then you go back and you sit back and something just comes across and you're designing. So that's the process.
Fantastic. And dressing up Po Praya, our famous Thai actress.
So pretty. She's so pretty. Yeah, the moment I saw her, I was like, wow, she's so pretty.
She has a figure for the Bollywood
Oh,
dress.
perfect. She's so pretty, and most importantly, she's such a nice human being, because she was so warm, and she was like, whatever I was changing the drape, I was changing the color of the choli, I was changing the jewelry, I was changing the hairstyle, and she was like, okay, and she was like, do whatever. I mean, and
She
so
trusted
sweet of
you.
her. Absolutely. And once it was all done with the flowers and everything, I was like, my God, just come to India. Wow. So yeah, she was happy, I believe, and we were all very happy, thrilled to have her.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you
Please
so much.
do come back.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
ส่วนวิกรัม ฟัตเนชเป็นที่รู้จักในฐานะดีไซเนอร์ชุดเจ้าสาวสไตล์อินเดียที่วิจิตรงดงาม มีผลงานแฟชั่นระดับกูตู และเสื้อผ้า ready to wear ที่สะท้อนให้เห็นถึงความงามและแนวคิดล้ำสมัย ผลงานของเขาได้สร้างชื่อเสียงไกลถึงชิคาโก ดูไบ ซาอุดิอาระเบีย คูเวต โยฮันเนสเบิร์ก และอีกหลายประเทศ งานนี้วิกรัมอวดโฉมผลงานระดับกูตูที่ถ่ายทอดความร่าเริงแห่งจิตวิญญาณด้วยสีสันอันสดใส เพื่อร่วมฉลองในโอกาสสำคัญนี้ โชว์สต็อปเปอร์ของวิกรัมเป็นใครอื่นไปไม่ได้นอกจากพิงกี้ สาวิกา ชัยเดช ดาราสาวไทยที่กำลังฉายแสงในวงการบอลลีวูดและภาพยนตร์ของเธอกำลังจะออกฉายในเร็วๆนี้
So, your first fashion showcase in Bangkok?
Absolutely. Better late than never. This should have been done a couple of years ago. But really excited because it's Independence Day and showcasing it over here with my friends from India. So it's an absolute
You
pleasure.
have lots of memories with Bangkok and Thailand.
Also because I've done a lot of my film work over here. Most of my styling that you see in my the films that I did in yesteryears was from this city. It always feels like home because I know my ways around. I know the kind of people that you have to interact with. It's the food. It's just the ambience. The energy of the city is absolutely brilliant.
Yep. Tell us more about this collection. Beautiful, stunning, glamorous.
This collection was broken up into blocks. It was a story that started from beige into golds and then greens and pinks and purples. And then I closed the entire line with the theme of Sachdev, which was all typically traditional clothes, which is the colors of the soil to the sun. So I think that's what people really absorbed and took home.
To dress pinky.
An absolute honor because it's a Thai actress, someone people recognize and adore over here. And so I think it just worked in my favor. She was absolutely a stunning girl, and she did full justice to my clothes.
Where do you get the inspiration from, Vikram, for your collection?
I don't get inspiration from any one particular person or one particular object or a particular location. I just think every day of my life something new inspires me.
What do you think of Bangkok as a fashion city?
Lovely. In fact, if you see the local Thai designers at the Siam Paragon or in any other places, it's absolute. The kind of fabrics that they use, the kind of cuts that they give are brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good trip
Thank
back home. Yeah, thanks.
แม้สยาม Paragon Incredible India Week จะผ่านไปแล้ว แต่คุณผู้ชมที่ยังหลงไหลกลิ่นอายและมนต์เสน่ห์ของอินเดีย เชิญไปต่อกันได้ที่มายานะครับ ร้านอาหารอินเดียแห่งใหม่ล่าสุด ที่ผมได้มีโอกาสเชิญท่านทูตอนิลวาดว่าไปเลี้ยงรับรอง บรรยากาศร้านที่มายานั้นสุดจะโมเดิร์นนะครับ ตั้งอยู่ที่ชั้น 29 ของโรงแรม Holiday Inn กรุงเทพสุขุมวิท 22 รสชาติอาหารแนว Northern Indian Cuisine จัดเต็มโดยเชฟที่อิมพอร์ตเข้ามาโดยตรงจากอินเดีย